The door clicks shut, not with a slam, but a quiet, final click. It is the most violent sound she has ever heard. In that silence, a universe of noise begins. The echo of your final words, the ghost of your footsteps, the deafening beat of her own heart. Her first reaction is not panic, it is annoyance. A theatrical sigh. You are being dramatic, she thinks. You will be back. This is a cornerstone of her reality. Your return. Her entire psychological structure is built upon this certainty. She waits for the familiar vibration of her phone. An hour passes. The silence is no longer a pause. It is a presence. It begins to press in on her, heavy and suffocating like water. The annoyance begins to curdle into confusion. The film reel in her mind starts to spin backward, frantically, searching for the misstep, the wrong word, the moment the script changed. But she cannot find it, because the error was not in a single scene, it was in the premise of the entire play, that she was the director and you were merely an actor. This is the first tremor of the psychological fracture. It's a phenomenon known as cognitive dissonance. Her mind is holding two violently opposing beliefs. Belief 1, I am in control of this dynamic. My worth is affirmed by his presence. Belief 2, he's gone. His absence proves I had no control. The stark, undeniable reality. The human mind cannot sustain such a contradiction. It is psychological torture. To end the pain, one belief must be destroyed, and her ego will not go down without a fight. So, the confusion hardens into a new, more manageable emotion. Anger, a pure, blistering rage. This is the mind's desperate defense mechanism. It is no longer about confusion, it is about blame. You become the villain in her rewritten narrative, the monster, the manipulator. Every kindness you showed was a trick. Every moment of vulnerability was a weakness she can now exploit in her memory. She weaponizes the past to protect her present. This isn't about truth, it's about survival. The ego, the carefully constructed sense of self, is facing annihilation. Your departure was not a rejection, it was an existential threat. Think of it this way. Imagine a woman named Eleonora. She lives in a house of mirrors. Every surface reflects her just as she wishes to be seen. Powerful, desired, untouchable. You were her favorite mirror, the one that always showed her what she needed to see. Your attention, your reactions, even your frustration. It all confirmed her power. She never polished the mirror. She never tended to it. She simply expected it to be there, to reflect her glory. She took its existence for granted. And one day you walk away. The mirror is gone. In its place on the wall is just a dark, empty space. A void. At first, she stares at the void, expecting the mirror to reappear. She sends a text. Don't be childish. Then another. I know you'll be back. The messages are sent not to you, but to the void itself. The anger comes next. She shatters another, lesser mirror. The sound of breaking glass is satisfying for a moment, a brief release of pressure. But the void on the wall remains. Now a new stage begins. The terror. The void is no longer just empty. It begins to have a presence. She feels it watching her. This is the phantom limb syndrome of the psyche. You are gone, but the neural pathways you occupied are still firing. She feels your presence in every corner of the house. She hears a floorboard creak and spins around, expecting to see you. A shadow moves in her peripheral vision, and her heart leaps. Your absence has become a haunting. This haunting leads to the final stage before the fracture. The vacuum. The sudden, total withdrawal of validation. She was not fueled by your love. She was fueled by your attention. Positive or negative, it was all currency for her ego. Now, her income is zero. She is psychologically bankrupt. And this is the moment. The pressure of the cognitive dissonance, the terror of the haunting, the starvation of the ego. It becomes too much. The dam breaks. This is the psychological fracture. It is not a moment of sadness. It is a moment of catastrophic system failure. The personality, the ego, the entire carefully constructed operating system crashes. The narrative of "you are the villain" fails. The anger was just fuel, and the tank is empty. She is left alone in the wreckage of her own mind with one unbearable truth. The truth is this: you were not her prisoner. She was yours. She was addicted to the validation you provided, and she built her prison around you to keep her supply secure. You didn't escape. You were set free. Her control was never a sign of strength. It was a symptom of a profound weakness, a desperate fear of being seen for what she truly was. When you walk away, you do more than just leave a relationship. You hold up a mirror that she cannot corrupt, a mirror that reflects only the truth. It is a brutal but necessary act of clarity.